Hey everyone, AquaTwist here. Today, I wanted to talk about Donkey Kong Bananza and my thoughts on it. But don't worry, this is no ordinary impressions video. Anyone can make a video talking about how, oh, this is the best game since Mario Odyssey. It's better than Tears of the Kingdom, and Mario Wonder is just childlike joy. Great return for the character in Pauline 2, haha, I know. But while I feel those things, I feel like it's doing a disservice to what this game means for me in the current state of not just the world in 2025, but in my own life. As of this video, I am almost 25 and a half years old, and this is the pivotal game to come out at the pivotal point in my life. Let me give you 10 minutes out of your day to share how this game is positively impacting my life and changing my bad habits for the better in order to become a better person and give me hope in an uncertain future. Please take a listen. Over the past few months, I feel like social media has really been taking a toll on my life. Not just as a YouTuber, but just as a person in general. Just my habits of constantly checking Discord or YouTube to see, oh, whose videos are up now, like who can I watch now, what's the newest message on my favorite server or servers, just doom scrolling through Discord messages in between turns of Mario Party, and it's really been sickening. I am just done with constantly using social media as much, and I've forgotten what it was like before that, before just using it as a tool, as a messenger with my friends. You know, I've forgotten what that's like. And Donkey Kong Bananza has really saved me from that hole and really helped me with that. Even today, one of my good friends shared an article about how people under the age of 13 with social media and phones, it's damaging, and especially during their formative years. And I felt like I've noticed similar patterns when I was around that age. And, you know, a lot of that brought over to today. Even though I've long since left certain platforms, I still have some of these habits I've noticed among my generation. And again, Donkey Kong Bananza, with not just how great of a game is, but how it's given me really something to look forward to every single day. Whether if it's playing it on the train ride home, or while I'm on a voice chat on Discord with my good friends, or while I'm recording footage or playing Game Share with my buddy Steven, that alone was incredible. I didn't like it when I used it before, but when I used it with Bananza, playing it with my best friend I've known for almost 15 years, and being able to play with him despite being a far away distance was magical. And it was just super enthralling and made this experience more memorable. I knew Bananza was going to be great, but I didn't expect Bananza to actually change my life and force me to avoid these habits. At first it was just to avoid spoilers. I don't want to get spoiled. Sometimes if I get spoiled in a game, I'm like, come on, really? God damn it. But with Bananza, it's really upsetting. If I, like, even knowing a music track name got me upset, because I'm like, do I know how the game's gonna end now? Do I know what's gonna happen to Pauline and Donkey Kong, right? And I use that as a motivator to play the game. And that has led to me being like, no, I don't need to be on a voice call right now. I don't need to be doom scrolling through Discord and YouTube right now. Just turn everything off, focus on the game, and have a good time. Not being on YouTube has also reminded me the importance of, you know, spending time with friends and family and watching shows, catching up with anime, which is something I've been wanting to do for years. I have an ongoing backlog of just shows and movies I want to watch, and I'm surprised with how thrilled I am. I'm even sometimes more engaged than playing video games, like watching Superman in theaters or Demon Slayer. But now I use YouTube mostly parasocially to see what my friends, YouTube or otherwise, think about their experiences with games or things going on in their lives. Not so much the big YouTubers as much as I used to do years ago, because that era of the completionist, JonTron, PBG, it's bygone and it's heartbreaking, but it's nice to actually know more of these small creators and these voices behind their actual work for once. The other big thing that Donkey Kong has really done for me is circling back to my youth. going to the title of this video, I've been in a quarter-life crisis. Not so much about like, oh my god, everything's gonna end, everything's coming down, but like, I've been really reflecting about my mistakes, who I am as a human, what I've done in the past, been nostalgic, the peak of my nostalgia for like the Wii and DS and 3DS. Losing Tomodachi Life was extremely heartbreaking, no matter how dumb of a mistake it was with how I lost it. It felt like a piece was ripped out of my timeline, But Bananza brings me back to Mario Galaxy. Sure, Super Mario Odyssey is still one of my favorite Switch games. Even getting a bit of footage for it on the Switch 2 was incredible. The satisfaction of the movement and gameplay, the graphics, and oh my god, the graphics just look so great. But that's the thing. Mario may be my favorite series, but even as a Mario adjacent game, a spiritual successor to Mario Odyssey if you will, Donkey Kong Bonanza hooks me in more than most games I have played within the last 5 years. Yes, I'm serious. It reminds me of that feeling when I had when I was playing like Persona 5 for the first time, replaying Mario Galaxy, when the 3D All-Stars collection came out. That sense of childlike wonder and having a smile on my face anytime Pauline would go like, and him performing like a massive Jungle Beat-esque chest-banging drum sesh was just so goofy, but so awesome to see. And no, it's not just because, oh, it makes me feel like a kid again, because anyone can say that, and I'm really tired of that too. It's not just because, oh, I have nostalgia over Mario Galaxy, this is like a Galaxy 3. It's more than that. That's doing a disservice to Bonanza. It's its own thing. There are a lot of Galaxy-isms with, the sound design and like some of the levels feeling like they brought back some of the levels from Galaxy and put them into Bonanza with a new twist, which is incredible. But I'm talking about the sense of feeling like the stakes are high with the story. You want to see these characters make it to the end. You're rooting for Pauline and DK. It's not just, oh, Mario has a wedding with Bowser, or Mario has to save Princess Peach again. No, because it isn't Mario, it's its own thing. I said this in a community post, but like, I don't want the next 3D Mario to be like this. I don't think there should be another game like Bonanza again anytime soon. I love the sense of collecting and finding items. It reminds me of Minecraft with that childlike wonder and sense of, oh, you're seeing all these Banandium gems and these materials and treasure chests. Holy crap, I can just punch through anything and I'll eventually find something? That's freaking awesome! And I haven't really heard anyone say that, and I'm surprised because it's very similar, at least to me. But going back to the whole game, it's like, I feel like it's kind of overwhelming, but it's a good thing. This is a game that comes once in a lifetime, and I want to cherish it. If they keep coming out with higher and higher games of the scope, it feels like it's going to be sad, because this feels like this might be one of the last times I can experience one of these games in my lifetime. Whoa! If game scope continues to increase, it's going to be very heartbreaking. I may not have time to play these games in the future. I'm grateful I have time now. I'm grateful I have a roof over my head, family, friends, online and offline, food. Like, it's insane. And I'm grateful to be able to experience this wonderful new generation and start of Nintendo. And I knew it was going to be great, but it really surpassed my expectations. It also helps that the game encourages you to punch your problems or brute force. Now, it's not the best method in real life, but it's kind of like a visual representation of me going to the gym, like using my energy instead of taking it out and just not doing anything with it, applying it to your muscles, building muscle, eating protein, cardio, and like, I know that sounds silly. Video games makes you go to the gym, that's like jumbo shrimp, right? But it really feels like that to me. Like that sense of going to the gym, really trying to be cognizant of sugar intake. Bonanza has really been finally breaking free of my bad habits and helped me as a person. I feel like I'm approaching the peak of my life. At the start, I knew this year was going to be good, but next year and beyond, I was worried it would be the start of a very terrifying era. There's a lot of bad things going on in the world right now, just objectively. But all of these thoughts are my own experiences, and these are my own experiences. And I gotta remember, every individual is an individual. Everyone has their own stresses and their own reactions, and things are personally affecting them. Mine too. But I don't want to be toxic positive and say, oh, nothing's bad in the world, I'm all happy or all sad. No. As time and time again, I have to remind myself. Each passing day has made me more excited for the future, especially around the time Bananza came out. Seeing announcement trailers for Kirby Air Riders, being on the PAX panel, future potential trips I could go on. Spider-Verse 3 is getting closer and closer. Like, it's very exciting, and I can't wait to see not just what Nintendo does in the future, but other media and great things happen in my life. And the Switch 2 is just a microcosm of that excitement for the future. I hope this video was helpful in some way, and I hope you get to have hope for the future like I have. If you have Bananza, let me know in the comments below your experiences and how this game has helped your life. Be sure to like this video, share this video, and subscribe if you want to see me do more of these off-the-cuff sort of introspective videos in the future, because this was something new and I want to try it for today. Special thanks to my channel members for supporting me. Take care of yourself, and remember, your life is your own.
Objection!